Hey guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Exos Heroes, I'm here for the beginners out there to show them what it really means to have a first Guardian Hero unit in your team. Yes, you heard me right. Like, let's say Fedco Rera, Fedco Jion, Fedco Ramsey, Fedco Baelish, Fedco Magi right over here, and so on, and how they can really improve your gameplay when it comes to story content as well as the PvP contents out there. Alright, let's get this started. So right over here, for example, in my new account, not my old account, in my new account that I just created about 8 days ago, I have a Fedco Magi. I was actually trying to get Fedco Rera from the SOC of the Fedco Rera, but somehow I ended up getting Fedco Magi. But still, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, this is one of the squishy unit out here, and still, I will be able to clear Chapter 10 with her solo. Yes, she needs help of none, and that's how she is actually going to work much better. Alright, and this is gonna be the equipment for her, which I really don't think is really that heavy. Even the beginners will have easy time in gathering like this kind of equipments. Come on, alright, don't complain. Alright, so right over here guys, what's the secret about the first Guardian Hero units being able to solo these story contents? What is with them? Alright, it's all about their passive skill that comes to the Dragon Scale, Dragon Blood, and Dragon Wrath. So what happens that, like, whenever the first Guardian Hero units get hit from the opponents for up to 2 turns, they are going to retain that Dragon Blood mark, which can stack up to 7 times. So what's so special with the Dragon Blood, you may ask? So what happens that, like, with every stack of Dragon Blood, their Dragon Wrath damage and Dragon Scale strength will improve. What Dragon Wrath really is that, like, it's a true form of counter, meaning like even if your first Guardian Hero unit is under shock, under stun, or whatever that is, or any kind of like inability, alright, what's gonna happen is that first Guardian Hero unit, for example my Fedco Magi, is still going to be able to counter with some amazing nuke out there on the opponents. So 7 times 50, that's gonna be 350% of damage to the opponent every freaking turn whenever they get striked, and that's what makes them a solo monster. This is the way to deal some amazing damage to the opponent. Alright, it really hurts, really, trust me. I'm gonna show it to you guys a little bit later. Next is gonna be the Dragon Scale. This is the recipe for immortality. Alright, so what's gonna happen is that for every stack of that Dragon Blood mark out there, their Dragon Scale barrier is gonna keep on improving. Alright, and 1 stack equals to 100% of their own defense is gonna be converted into the barrier. Alright, so if you have 7 Dragon Blood stacks, that's gonna be like 700% of their defense as the barrier out there. That means for Dragon Wrath to deal a lot more damage, they need to have a lot more attack. Alright, the more attack they have, the more damage they are going to deal with their Dragon Wrath. And if they have more defense stat, what's going to happen is that, like, the more stronger their Dragon Scale barrier is going to become. So when it comes to first Guardian Hero units, you really need to focus on 2 main stats. One is going to be the attack stat, and next is going to be the defense stat. And you might be wondering, hey Zennosh, that's a lot of attack stats and the defense stats, considering like what kind of equipment you have actually given to her. And the answer is, well, that's gonna be the unleashed potential. Alright, please try to collect a lot of ultimate orbs out there. It's pretty easy from the core raid, from the other events out there. Even for the beginners, I really don't think it's really that hard to get the ultimate orbs. Try to really figure out all the ways to get the ultimate orbs out there, and it's gonna require like 2 ultimate orbs to improve her attack stat by up to 750 points. Alright, and next 2 ultimate orbs to improve her defense stats by plus 675 points. That's huge. Alright, that's huge. Alright, just think about it. If she has like 7 Dragon Blood stacks, our barrier is gonna be improved by 675 times 7. That's more or like nearly 5,000 points, I say. Like, improvement in your defense, I mean like in your barrier by 5,000 points is a lot. Alright, anyways, do your own math. I'm pretty bad at it. Anyways, the next is gonna be the health increase right over here. Definitely more tanky she is, the more she is going to survive in the battle. Come on, she needs to go solo, right? If she is gonna go Grambo out there, these are the 3 stats that you will need to improve in any first Guardian Hero unit. Like, let's say for example, if you have Fedco Anastasia, Fedco Baelish, Fedco Ramsey, then please try to improve their attack stat, defense stats, and stamina as well. Combat power, it's pretty BS for me right now. It's not going to improve the attack stats or defense stats or whatsoever. That's what I have actually figured out so far, so I'm pretty much a little bit doubtful about that one. I really don't know what is it. I'm actually gonna like confirm about that a little bit later. But anyways, now it's time to show my Fate Core Magi like how she's going to perform. And for God's sake, she's not even a gold Fate Core, she's a black Fate Core hero unit. All right, so I think she's definitely gonna be a really good like candidate out here to show you guys what a first guardian hero unit can do. All right, in the chapter 11 I really cannot solo because the game actually forces me to bring Schmidt with me. All right, and that is the reason why I cannot actually solo chapter 11, because she really needs to be alone in order for her to be effective. So it's up to chapter 10. So let's do the chapter 10. And in chapter 10, which is gonna be the like most hardest battle out there, right? Considering the chapter 9, chapter 8, chapter 7, definitely chapter 10 is the hardest one. So I'm gonna give you guys the example with the chapter 10 right over here, so that you guys will actually able to fathom like how good the first guardian units really are. And in chapter 10, the most hardest stage is gonna be the episode 8, where you are going to fight against Jin, and next is gonna be the chapter 11, like episode 11, where you are going to fight against the main boss. That's gonna be the Shofrakan, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. So right over here, I only have Magi, and there's gonna be Jin right over here, and wow, he definitely is a terror for the beginners out there. I mean, like, I think so many beginners are stuck at this stage right over here, and even I was for nearly a month. If you really do not believe me. Anyways, after getting Fate Core Anastasia for the first time in my team, oh my god, it was just too easy. After that, the story was just fair and simple. All right, so anyways, let's do it, and I'm gonna show it to you guys like what it really means to have a first guardian hero unit in your team as a beginner. All right, just solo with them, all right, just focus on your first guardian hero unit and you are gonna get a lot of value from them. Just look at the damage that she is dealing. Those are some nuke damages thanks to her Dragon Rat. Look at that counter, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, how the enemy is falling one by one. That is insane. All right, if you guys have different ideas, let me know in the comment section below. But man, for me, it's like for beginners, it's like a holy grail. Think about it. Having a first guardian hero unit is like a holy grail. And you might be asking, hey Zennosh, okay, I'm a beginner, I just started the account yesterday, or day after yesterday, or something like that. All right, so what like how can I get first guardian hero units? You can get them by just going into the recruit banner and try to go into a string of creation ray banner, which is going to be unlocked after chapter 4. Yes, you have to complete chapter 4 first before actually being able to access that string of creation ray banner, and you can start doing your summons in either Fate Core Geon banner or in Fate Core Rera banner. Fate Core Rera banner is much better because Fate Core Rera is still the meta in the current, this Exos Heroes content. So definitely you would want to get her. All right, so that's it. And now let's enjoy the battle right over here, guys. Can you see that blue bar on the Fate Core Magi? That's gonna be her barrier. Now, how many times this Jin, the stupid freaking Jin, is going to hit me, is still not going to be able to lay a scratch on me thanks to that barrier that I have, that blue barrier. And man, what's gonna happen is that like the more the Jin is going to hit me, the more he's going to strike me, the faster he's going to fall down. All right, and I think he is down. He was supposed to be down. Okay, maybe it's the last strike. The rat damage. There we go. See how easy it is? Oh man, you guys, if you are a beginner, you have not actually thought to give a try to a first guardian hero unit, you should be. All right. And Fate Core Magi being one of the squishy ones. Somehow, if you manage to get Fate Core Geon or Fate Core Anastasia, it would be even much better. Fate Core Anastasia is much better, like choice. And you may be asking, like, why is that, Zennosh? Because Fate Core Anastasia is a healer. All right. Somehow, if she managed to go into like low HP pool or low HP status, she can actually heal herself back. And man, it's like very great, like advantage right over there, because Fate Core Magi, Fate Core Geon, and any other like first guardian hero unit cannot heal themselves up. It's only the Fate Core Anastasia who can do it very nicely. So also to keep that in mind. All right, and let's try to fight against the main boss in the chapter 10. And one thing you might be asking, hey Zennosh, why are you focusing so much in chapter 10? Well, the answer is, ladies and gentlemen, there are so many contents that are locked behind the gates of story progression. All right, and if you manage to clear the chapter 10, there will be so many contents that will be available to you right off the bat, and being able to do a lot more contents, meaning you will be able to get a lot more grinding materials, you will be able to get a lot more other varieties of materials that's going to be helpful in order to upgrade your heroes and make a really good progression in your account as soon as possible. And that's what you are actually going to get from clearing out the story contents in this game. All right, so that is it. Anyways, let's keep pushing ahead. Try to complete chapter 10 episode 13 ASAP. Episode 13 or episode 12? Sorry about that. I have a little bit hazy memory. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is complete chapter 10 ASAP so that you can have access to a lot of contents in this game right away. And that is actually going to allow you to approach the mid-game contents, or let's say even in-game contents, much faster. Alright? So that is it, guys. And well, let's just see how my Magi is actually going to annihilate the opponents. Well, one negative side to it is definitely that, like, don't expect to 3-star the story content with this way, okay? So if you really want the 3-star, definitely you have to actually make a really good team out there. You have to really form a really good team which can allow you to fulfill all the mission conditions so that you can get 3-star victories, so that you can claim all those says, those free load of says from the story contents. And that's going to be really good. Usually you are going to get about 330 says per each chapter. That's a lot. I mean, like, for up to, like, if you are going to clear up to chapter 10, that's going to be about 3,300 says. That's a lot, isn't it? Right? Yeah. And another reason why you should be clearing out the story chapter as soon as possible is that, man, the story contents are the main way, or the main course through which you are actually going to receive a lot of account experience points, okay? Yes, in accordance with the story progression, you also need to make sure that you are having a higher level account as well. All right, so that is actually going to be quite helpful in order to get a lot of rewards from the events. Yes, for every, like, level 15, level 25, level 35, level 45, level 55, you are going to be getting a lot of says as reward. And for beginners, oh my god, that's going to be a lot of aid. Okay, you can actually invest them in one of the really good meta barriers, or maybe even the Exos creation banner to get Fate Core Battery, Fate Core Radar, and so many other units out there. And that's going to be really, really helpful indeed for you guys in order to progress your account. So that is it, guys. Anyways, now Shifrakin is gonna go like nuts. He's always going to shower his ultimate attack, and man, oh man, dude, my emulator just hanged on me. Oh my god, Jesus. And now let's resume. Oh my god, it took me actually some time to actually come back with my account, and it did a scratch again. Oh my god. No! Oh man, I'm done with this. Ooh, finally I'm back, guys. I was playing from Memu, and now it's time for Nox. And Nox actually did not disappoint me, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the game did not hang up. Yes, the Memu actually provides a little bit more faster FPS. It has a little bit more smoother gameplay compared to Nox, but Nox is a little bit more, you know, like, sturdy. It is quite reliable when it comes to, like, playing the games without getting interrupted with the crashes and menu and so on and on and other stuff out there, guys. And you can see that, like, I am kicking the ass of this Shufraken without any problem at all. All I need to do is keep on countering over and over and over again. And before that one, I just want to show it to you guys. Did he just die? No. Alright. So all you can see is that click on the icon of your hero character, and you can see that there are a lot of Dragon Blood stacks that are mentioned right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No, that's supposed to be 7. Where's the last one? That's supposed to, this should be have been like a total of 7. But anyways, if you can actually see, like, a lot of Dragon Blood stacks already being stacked, that means you can already start to consider that your unit is pretty much invincible unless the opponent is really, really powerful, like in chapter 14 powerful. Alright, in that case, definitely this is not going to work really that well at that point, but for now, till chapter 10 is definitely a great asset indeed. Alright, so that is it. That's what I really wanted to say. The dragon scale is being activated right over here. Thanks to that, she is getting a lot of barriers, and though that dragon scale barrier is strengthened by this dragon blood, all this thing right over here. All right, so that is it, guys. Anyways, now let's auto this and let's end the miserable life of Shofragan, okay? Even though he keeps on hitting me with his ultimate skill, he just cannot even lay a single scratch on me. Even though he has broken me down, where I am supposed to take double the damage from the opponent, the main boss right over here, I'm still kicking his ass. He's not being able to lay a single strike, and that's how Shofragan died, okay? That's how he went down. That bitch is dead, but still he's walking because he's the main boss, and somehow he actually just, I don't know what he did. But man, my main point is, if you really want a really good game, try Nox emulator. If you really want better FPS, then Memu, but Memu can actually crash sometimes. That is a problem right over there. And the next thing is that first guardian units are really good candidates for the story progression out there, and definitely they can provide a lot of value to your team. I mean, like, they are one-man army, so even I'm like they are the team by themselves. All right, so that's gonna be my Jew Turner Magi right over here, and you might be asking, okay, Zennosh, who are the first guardian hero units in this game, like who to focus on? And well, you can go into the Fate Core management section, and this is the place where you will be able to see all the first guardian hero units. They are also known as the Dragon Emperor Knights. Okay, one is going to be the Fate Core Rera right over here. She's the best. She's still the meta. If you somehow manage to get her, consider yourself really lucky. On top of that one, she's a gold Fate Core hero unit. That means like she has better stats, and she can perform much well in the battlefield out there, especially when she can be paired up with the Fate Core Battery. And it's gonna be the Fate Core Jeon, who is by default is a rare unit. Alright, and well, when it comes to like unleashing his potential, it might be a little bit harder because like the ultimate orb option is not available on him right away. You have to actually manage with the solar seals, which definitely is gonna take some time for you guys to actually build up with those extra stats from that unleashed potential. Alright, but as a unit himself is pretty solid out there, guys. All right, when it comes to basic stats. And next is going to be the Fate Core Blue Fate Core Baraka. Well, he's not actually premiered in the SOC banner, if I am not wrong. All right, so just forget about him. The best candidate that you can actually go on with is definitely going to be the Fate Core Anastasia. First reason, she's a healer, so even if she's going low on her HP, she can keep on healing herself back somehow. All right, and the next thing that's really good about her is that like she is a healer unit. Alright, meaning like a support unit, meaning like whenever she gets hit, that's how she earns the mana. The more she gets striked, the more mana she will earn. For the attacking units like Fate Core Magi, Fate Core Rera, Fate Core Jeon, what's going to happen is that they need to attack first before actually being able to gain the mana. But for the support or the utility units, they just need to get striked. They need to get hurt before they can actually start earning a mana, alright? So that means like it will be very easy for Fate Core Anastasia to keep on healing whenever she wants. When it comes to be her turn, she can just be quite available with her healing spell right over there and being able to heal herself right away, and that's good, right? This is gonna be the Fate Core Baelish, and I think he's one of the worst out there when it comes to first guardians, but still, as a beginner, he's definitely going to be a really great help. This is gonna be the Fate Core Ramjay with his Nullify heal. He's really good utility out there, and on top of that one, as a first guardian hero unit, he still can be a really great help for the beginners out there, being able to solo even up to chapter 10 right away, beating the ass of that Shofragan. Alright, and the next thing is gonna be the Fate Core Magi, who I have, and I actually just showed you guys how I beat the ass of that Jin and the Shofragan in the chapter 10. Alright, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to actually test my Jew Turner Magi in the PvP Javanistania. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, like, both contents, man. How is she actually going to be really good at that? Alright, let's do it. Javanistania. Alright. The only problem that I'm actually going to face is that, like, if the opponent has that Fate Core, you know, like, Iris, that's going to be a big problem for me. Alright? That's going to be a big problem for me. Oh, shit. She's not supposed to be out. Okay. Oh, man. No. No! I'm so bad at this. Okay, so let's do it. And yes, that's gonna be our solo Fate Core Magi, right? And let's do it. Let's do a battle, daily match, okay? Let's try to find a team without Fate Core Iris in it, and we are gonna be pretty much alright with that one. How about this? I think this would do good. Even though they are like nukers, I think I can pretty much handle them. Let's just go with this one right over here, okay? because I fear nukers a bit. All right, just for some like fun right over here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Drew Turner Maggie. How is she going to perform? All right. Let's give this animation right over here, whatever that is, okay? And I can just auto it. Like, I really don't think I have to, like put some manual commands out there. All I need to do is just keep on getting striked, and the opponent is actually gonna, like have their own piece of cake right over there. Yes, that's what I have a little bit problem with the Nox guys. The FPS is not really that good when it comes to Nox player, but still, the main advantage is that, man, like at least the game is not going to crash. Okay, it's not gonna, like how to say this, like give up on me. So you can see that like my Fate Core Magi right over here is broken at this moment. She's supposed to take double the damage. She's supposed to be easily taken care of. But what's happening right over here is that, ladies and gentlemen, my Jew Turner Maggie is just being able to annihilate their opponents without any problem at all. Just look at that, alright? Okay. Man. The support out there. Alright. So what's going to happen is that, like, if my Jew Turner Maggie is not going to strike for the next 2 turns, well, that's going to be a little bit problem because, like, my stacks is going to go away, okay? So make sure that your Jew Turner is going to get, or let's say your first Guardian is going to get striked at least once per every 2 turns, alright? If it's like every turn, that would be pretty amazing. Alright, so that is it, guys, and let's try to do one more Japanese Turner battle, which I can do by claiming the ticket, I guess. Okay, so let's get back. Sorry about that. It might take a while. Let's go back into the airship. Let's go into the achievements, alright? The daily achievement. I mean, like the daily, and we are gonna get our extra, like what do you call this? Ticket, Japanese Turner ticket out there, and I just want to do like one more battle. Okay, so there we go. Alright, there we go, and this is gonna be it. Yes, there we go. I got like one extra Japanese Turner ticket. It's time to go into back to the world. Oh man, Nox, it just has low FPS. I just don't know why. Okay, if you guys have been using BlueStacks, it's not really that good. BlueStack is even worse than Memu. Alright, let's go into the challenge right over here. Let's go into the battle, and let's go into the Japanese Turner, and let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Alright, let's play. And this is actually going to be a random match out there. Let's see. I just hope that there will be no Fate Core Iris. But even if there is a Fate Core Iris, maybe I might actually bulldoze my way through. Let's see. Alright. Okay, there is no Fate Core Iris. Alright, because Fate Core Iris is the one that nullifies the dragon barrier. Okay, the dragon scale. So that's a little bit problem with the Fate Core Iris. That's why she is the meta right now, being able to sideline the first Guardian Hero units. Because like before, Fate Core Iris really didn't make an entrance in this game. First Guardian Hero units were pretty much the cancer in this game. They were the one who would actually like prolong the battle really, really long, and that was pretty bad indeed. The situation was really worse at that time. But now, like due to Fate Core Iris, things have been really controlled and managed so far, and finally there is actually another unit known as the Fate Core Shell who can actually take care of the first Guardian Hero units, but well, they need to be in she needs to be in combination with the Fate Core Jinai, alright, for that to happen, or with Jinai. Anyways, oh man, come on, come on, my Fate Core Maggie, you can do it, you can do it. Shit, I nearly died. That bitch just nearly killed me. Okay, it's actually like, what do you call this? Oh shit! That bitch! She healed herself, right? And that is the reason why she actually reset that turn. Oh my god, when it comes to like solo battles, like Fate Core Anastasia has better hands. Like Fate Core Anastasia is much better because like she has this one skill, that healing skill, that can upset the progression of that Dragon Blood stacks, okay? And but still like, just let's push it on. Oh my god, Fate Core Anastasia is the best when it comes to like 1 versus 1 match against the another first Guardian Hero units. Oh my god. Oh man, this I'm supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be dead. Okay, so anyways, let's see. No, I'm still going on. I'm still going high. Yeah, I told you guys, Fate Core Anastasia wins. Anyways, I mean, like, it's really good for the video. That's what I said. Like, why Fate Core Anastasia is much better when it comes to first Guardian Hero units, especially for the beginners out there. Because, like, she has that unique combination of skills, everything around, that actually just makes her so good being able to solo so many contents out there. All right, so that is it. I would say it was pretty much a really good way to showcase to you guys like why I was really talking a lot about Fedcore Anastasia, right? So that is it, I would say. Oh yeah, by the way, I can actually do this battle. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. The daily 8 squadron battle. Maybe I might actually be able to do something right over here as well, unless there is a really hardcore team on the other side. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. And man, let's do it. Air squadron battle. Sorry, my guild mates. This Chinese guild, this Chinese air squadron. I should have actually gotten into my like main air squadron. That's Zennosh out there. Oh man, too bad. Anyways, I will be joining that later on maybe. But for now, it's time to play this thing right over here. I can actually solo all of them. But usually most of the time they are like empty team, like there are no team at all in the opponent side. Sometimes you actually find like some of the opponents who are pretty much really prepared, and you have to fight against a really good team in the first battle itself, and that actually is really hurtful indeed. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. So, well, there's a Fedcore shell. Oh my god, there's a Fedcore shell! Jesus! She can nullify my barriers. Oh my god, this is not good. This actually does not look any good to me. I think I'm going to die. I'm really going to die. Because there's Fedcore shell. If you have Fedcore shell or Fedcore Iris in the opponent side, it's pretty bad. And man, there's a Banga hero as well. Oh man! Banga are really bad. You know why? Because they can actually decrease your defense. Fast. Next thing is like they can inflict blind on you, meaning like any kind of rat damage that you are going to inflict on the opponents is gonna be evaded 100% chance. All right, so that is, guys, it's just like there are like a lot more counters to the first guardian hero units nowadays. That's the real problem out there when it comes to PvP contents. But hey, for the story contents, the first guardian hero units are very top notch. All right, very top notch. So that is it, guys. And how about let's try to do it? Why not? I just wanted to try. Oh man, I think it's not going to work out in here. Okay, I thought it was. Maybe it might work out in Core Raid. Does it? I have no idea. I think it may not. It may not. So anyways, that is it for today, guys. If you have any different opinions, different insights regarding whatever I actually told you guys just now, then please do let me in the comment section below. If you want to know more about this game, or you want me to make more beginner's guide videos about like certain specific points, please let me know in the comment section below as well, and I can actually come up with those videos out there for you guys. All right. Thanks for being so supportive so far. I'm really happy with whatever the supports and really good feedbacks, comments, insights, reviews that you have been giving to me. It's really great. I've been really enjoying the shower of compliments from you guys. You guys are the best, and well, see you guys yet again in the next video.